I'm Rick Piata. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Yes. Okay.
Get some guitars. Turn around. Here we go. Tell me when. Hey, this is Brad Gillis from Night Ranger, and you're checking out Johnny Beane.
You're watching Johnny Beane TV. I'm Ole England, the guy with the face of the live stream right now. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Beane?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your...
Yo, hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. This is Talking Guitars and Music News. We are live. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. Next goal on YouTube, 14K YouTube subscribers. We can do it, you guys. We are almost there. By the way, in exactly 2 months, we'll be coming at you live from the NAMM show. So you guys want to make sure to catch that. It's going to be amazing. We have a great time. I mean, this will be like my I don't know, 13th year or something. But if you want a preview of that, our friend Nightbot in the chat over there has a link to the NAMM show we were at earlier this year, 2025. Should be there. There it is. Let's Walk NAMM 2025. So check out that link if you want a preview of what to expect coming up in about 2 months. But hey, you guys, let's make this a real show and let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on YouTube, because channel membership is a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. Top tier are the executive producers. They get their names read at the top of every show. They are Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB and J Cat, Flipper Carlet, CC, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Mini Guitar Society, Nova 9, R Habs, and of course, Janice Lala, the intern. Thank you guys for being top tier channel members. Now, what does that mean, being a top tier channel member? Well, as a channel member in general, you get your name in green in the chat, so you stick out. So if I look at the chat right now, I see Mini Guitar Society. I see you. I see Scott Hawk. I see Janice Lala, the intern. I see Jeff T. I see Music Therapy Laz. Channel members, I see you guys. Yeah, your names are in green in the chat. You get exclusive content. And you get, what else? Special emojis, I think. I just saw somebody post an emoji of my cat. Jeff T. As a channel member, you're able to post emojis of Ned. So thank you so much, you guys. Right on, dudes. So, hey, who else is here? Cobra Guitars is here. Where's Ron? I don't know where he is. Peggy is here. Mini Guitar Society is here. By the way, Mini Guitars, dude. I've got the mini, let's show it. Let's do that. let's show this. You had sent in, you had sent some photos, right? You had sent me some photos of your mini guitar collection, and I told you that I had a guitar similar to that. This is called an Avion, I guess. The Avion, the Greg Bennett series. It's a Samick. This particular one, Ron had repainted. You can check it out. He had painted it, so it's kind of, it's almost like one of those flip-flop colors where it's kind of like champagne-ish, purple pink-ish, and then it goes to like a copper. It's pretty cool. Yeah. One humbucker, I believe he said. It's an Epiphone, volume and tone. So this is similar to your guitar, right? It should be. Should be very similar to yours. This particular one I bought off eBay, I want to say 20 years ago. I got it to keep in my car, just to have, just to play. Same model? Yeah. What color is yours? Mine was black. You can see the headstock is the same color. And then Ron, what he did was he painted the back of the headstock there. He put a little sticker back there, and then he shaved this here, as you can see. And I think he installed Grover tuners as well. So he upgraded the guitar. Let's see. Does it work? Should we try it? Let's try it out, shall we? Let's plug it in. Let's plug it in. Here, let's go over to the... I'm going to plug in direct, okay, to the Line 6 pod. The Pod Go. We're going to plug this in. We're going to check it out. Yours is still black with a P94 humbucker sized P90-ish. Oh, that's cool. That's not the original pickup for it, though, right? Mine was a double cream humbucker. These strap pins that he put on there are a little too big. I can't. This won't go on. This is a new guitar strap. I got to find a used one here. Let's see. See if I can find one. I use those Ernie Ball and Fender strap blocks. So I have a lot of guitars sitting around here with guitar straps, but they got those strap blocks on, or they're strap locks, but they're called strap blocks. Let's see. How about let's try this one, I guess. This should work. Yeah, let's plug it in. Let's check it out. Look at that. I don't need the headphones. It's just me tonight. Yeah, I don't know where Ron is. He sent me a text like 10 minutes ago saying he couldn't make it. Yeah, let's plug in. Although what am I saying? I do need the headphones. I need to be able to hear the guitar. Okay, so this is going to have some distortion on it, if that's cool, you guys. Needs to be tuned up a little bit. Do you play your guitar, Minnie? If it won't hold tune, knock. Yeah, I told him to put extra heavy strings on it, which I think he did. You guys can hear that? Let me just turn this up just so I can hear it. Let's do some delay. I don't expect it to really be in tune. These mini, what I mean, yours. You had just said something. You need to tune the thing up, which I agree with. They're kind of difficult to keep in tune. The strings kind of feel like spaghetti. Yeah, that's not so bad. I'm afraid I'm gonna knock it out of tune the more that I play it. These frets get really small. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't really mix open chords. There's an open C right there. But the G, the low string, yeah. Oh well. That's all good. Like I said, when I got the guitar, I wanted to keep it in my car, which maybe I will still, you know. It's really just something just to warm up on. Because you can really knock the thing out of tune easy, see? Like, yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to show you this, man, because you had sent some photos of some of your guitars, and I remember saying, "Hey, I've got that same guitar. I've had it for years. I've had it forever." Yeah, and I knocked it over. Unfortunately, it fell over. That's where this came from here. That, and like down here, I think some of this happened. But it looks great. Thank you again, Ron, for painting it. So It's just kind of something to have, cool, like on the wall or whatever, or to keep in the car, So there's that. There, let's just put it over here. Stay right there. All right. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah. Cool. There we are. All right, so I've got some music news for you guys, and then we'll go to the workbench. You guys, if you guys have been watching the past couple weeks, I've got a couple guitars that I'm working on. I'm going to save this one for tomorrow night. This one here, if you guys remember last week, I kind of worked on this one a bit. Installed the Screaming Demon. What else? I mean, originally I changed everything. I changed the pick guard, changed the pickups, put the Screaming Demon in there. It has a Vegatram. Oh, I changed the knobs and the switch. If you guys are watching my new shorts series, Guitar Bench ASMR, you saw the video of changing changing the volume and tone knobs around in the switch. You guys would have saw that. I think they look great. They're awesome. So, but this particular guitar, it's been having some wiring issues. And how much did he charge me to paint it? Nothing. He asked me. He wanted to do it. He didn't charge me anything. So anyway, so I was having an issue last week. Was that this week? That was this week, right? Well, for the last week, yeah. Where it was out of phase, second position, right there, which is basically between the humbucker and the single coil in the middle. It was out of phase, so I switched the wires, got that going, but then when you switch to the fourth position here, now these two are out of phase. So that needs to be switched up. Get it? Switched? I didn't even mean to make that joke. So I'm going to save this for tomorrow night, right? Because these shows, the weekly shows, I try to keep, on the shorter side. The weekend shows, we tend to go a bit longer. So I'll save this guitar for tomorrow, you guys. But I do have a couple other things I can work on the bench tonight for a little while, you guys. Couple things. So, but hey, let's do some music news. We've got some news we can read here. Let's go over to Guitar Player and let's check this out. This is pretty wild. Written up by Gary Graff. Here we go. There we are. He felt bad. We felt terrible. Micky Dolenz on the worst tour matchup in rock history. The time Jimi Hendrix opened for the Monkees. You guys heard about this? It's kind of well, if you think about it now, I don't know. Nowadays, it doesn't seem so weird. Hendrix, Monkees, they're both 60s era bands. Rock bands, really. I mean, it doesn't seem too weird to me, although at the time, I guess it was pretty wild. Well, Jimi Hendrix, come on. Jimi Hendrix, right? Garguts, what are you up to, man? So it was written up by Gary Graff, published about 12 hours ago. This is on Guitar Player. The singer says he's the one to blame for that little bit of insane rock and roll trivia. There's a cool photo of Peter Tork and Jimi Hendrix, photographed in 1967. Hendrix was Tork's house guest during his stay in Los Angeles. Oh, that's a photo taken by Micky Dolenz. That's pretty cool. Wow. With nearly 60 years of hindsight. Oh my gosh. This was about 60 years ago. Having the Jimi Hendrix Experience open for the Monkees back in 1967 was clearly not a good idea. What do you guys think of that? Like I'm thinking These days, it doesn't seem too weird, really. I mean, if you're of a later generation and you grew up thinking, I mean, they're both, 60s era bands anyway. I guess maybe you had to be there. You had to be either living in that era and been like a fan of either, right? And then maybe it would have been kind of strange. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do some reading here. We'll read that top part again. With nearly 60 years of hindsight, having the Jimi Hendrix Experience open for the Monkees back in 1967 was clearly not a good idea. Then again, it should have seemed so at the time. But not to Micky Dolenz, who considers himself the one to blame for that little bit of insane rock and roll trivia. The lead singer of Monkees hits such as Last Train to Clarksville and I'm a Believer, Dolenz was an early Hendrix fan from when he was playing in New York City as Jimmy James and the Blue Flames. Wow, I guess that's an early band name for Hendrix. Never knew that. And before his fateful move to England and the formation of the Experience there. Cobra Guitars, you love the Monkey shows? Yeah, oh, the TV show? Yeah, I used to watch that. I want to say back in the late 80s. I want to say 88, 89. MTV for a while played Monkees episodes, and that's where I was first introduced to it. And yeah, I thought their shows are great, man. They were funny. I had seen him in New York at the Cafe A Go-Go with John Hammond, Dolenz tells us. His claim to fame was he's the guy who plays guitar with his teeth. A little more than a year later, Dolenz spied Hendrix again with his new band members, drummer Mitch Mitchell and bass guitarist Noel Redding. I was at the Monterey Pop Festival, Monterey, California, you guys. That's not too far from me, man. It's about 45. Monterey is only like 45 minutes away from me. Hey, Guitar Bob. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Hey, everybody. So Dolenz says he was at the Monterey Pop Festival, and all of a sudden on stage comes this trio dressed up in crazy stuff. And I look and I say, hey, the guy that played guitar with his teeth. Oh, that's cool. Dolenz was dazzled by Hendrix's performance, which included his famously setting his Fender Stratocaster on fire and smashing the electric guitar to pieces. Dude. I remembered him, and I was blown away by him, and of course his talent, and by Noel Redding and Mitch too, Dolenz recalls. It was the most incredible rock blues that we'd ever heard. I was dumbfounded, as everybody was. There's a cool photo of the Monkees. Let's see. Okay, the Monkees, 1967, around the time of the tour with Hendrix. Image credit, Micky Dolenz. Okay, so these are Micky Dolenz personal photos. Wow, so cool, man. That was in June 1967, by which time Dolenz and the Monkees had a hit NBC TV series. I didn't know that show was on NBC. 3 chart-topping multi-platinum albums and 3 #1 singles to their credit. At the time, they were in the midst of planning their first major U.S. tour. We were looking for an opening act, Dolenz remembers, and I suggested him to the producers of the show. And he's very theatrical, which he was, of course. And the Monkees, to me, was essentially a theatrical act. We were a TV show, right? Yep. So I thought it was a good mix, and I loved his music. That had a lot to do with it. Why I recommended it. I was like, Wow, this would be great. File that under seems like a good idea at the time. Laugh track. Mad Hatter, what's going on, man? Oh yeah, you guys, don't forget, smash that thumbs up on the video. Smash that like button. Drop your comments down below as well if you're watching this on repeat. Hendrix and company took the tour over the strenuous objections of Chaz Chandler, Hendrix's producer slash manager, who knew the experience's electric church would not play well to a female-dominated teen crowd bent on worshiping Dolenz and Monkees mates Davy Jones, Mike Nesmith, and Peter Tork, to whom Hendrix had become friendly at Monterey. Hendrix was subsequently Tork's house guest in Laurel Hills, California as well. There's that cool photo of Peter Tork and Hendrix. Look at that. Wow, Hendrix, he's holding two guitars there. Strat and the Flying V. Peter Tork and Jimi Hendrix, photograph 1967. Dick Clark, who promoted the tour, recalled later, "I'm positive there must have been some concerns and skepticism raised because anybody could have seen it was not a comparable coupling. That's what the Monkees wanted, and the deal was made." They fancied themselves as being an attractive coupling. It wasn't, and the audience was totally lost. Like I said, that doesn't seem like it would be such a weird thing today. I mean, of course, we know of the Monkees today. We know of Hendrix today. But say if it was some TV show band, I mean, well, TV show that played, bringing out, you know, some other. These days, it wouldn't be so weird today, right? Like in the chat, can you think of any tours in recent years that had that maybe you thought the acts were a bit too different? I remember in 2012 when Van Halen toured, David Lee Roth picked Kool and the Gang to open. I thought that was a great show. And truthfully, Kool and the Gang was probably the only opening band that I actually went to go see. Most other shows, a lot of times I didn't watch the opening bands. Kool and the Gang, I definitely saw because I'd never seen them before. Let's see. The tour began on July 8th, 1967 in Jacksonville, Florida, about 2 months after the release of Hendrix's Are You Experienced album, followed by a sea cruise the next day to celebrate Mitchell's birthday before a show in Miami that night. The reception was predictable, with Monkees mania ruling and the experience playing to chants of "We want the Monkees, we want Davy." Less than 2 weeks into the tour, Chandler met with Clark and agreed to take the band off the bill. The promoter concocted a story that they'd received complaints, including one from the Daughters of the American Revolution, that Hendrix's performance was too erotic, leading to the experience being barred from the tour after 8 shows. There's a cool photo of Hendrix and his band. Man. Hendrix on the tour bus with experienced bassist Noel Redding, Wright, and drummer Mitch Mitchell in the back. Hendrix himself spoke to New Musical Express about the situation sometime after. Firstly, they gave us the death spot on the show, right before the Monkees were due on. The audience just screamed and yelled, "Monkees!" Where's my screaming sound effect? Where's my other sound machine? I'm missing. I usually have two of these things. The other one's gone. Oh, there it is. Okay, so so the audience is screaming, going nuts. The audience wants the Monkees. They want Davy Jones. Finally, they agreed to let us go on first, and things were much better. But we were not getting any billing. All the posters for the show just screamed out, Monkees. Then some parents who brought their young kids complained that our act was vulgar. We decided it was just the wrong audience. I think they're replacing me with Mickey Mouse. He felt bad. We felt terrible, Dolenz says now. But he knew it wasn't our fault. And we knew it wasn't his fault. It comes with the territory. We knew he was still great, and believe you me, Jimi Hendrix would have done just fine without opening for the Monkees. Nevertheless, Dolenz adds, we all became quite good friends. He was very kind, quiet, very gentle. Not at all like his onstage persona. We really had a good time hanging out together. The Hendrix story is one Dolenz is fond of telling during his Songs and Stories solo shows, and it will likely be told during next year's 60 Years of the Monkees tour, which begins February 13th, 2026 in Cerritos, California, with dates booked into November. This is written up by Gary Graff, award-winning Detroit-based music journalist and author who has written a variety of print, online, and broadcast outlets. Very cool, dudes. Let's see. Where's the photo of them together? Well, there's that one. Yeah, there they are, man. What do you guys think? The Monkees and Hendrix? Sounds normal to me. Sounds like a good show, actually. I wonder if there's anything on YouTube of that. Maybe there is. There has to be. Okay, let's check out some comments here, dudes. Let's see. Cobra Guitars says, I think Amazon Prime Video still has the Monkey TV shows. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's out there. Brian Davies and Johnny, this was Kiss without their makeup. Oh, that's from this stage. Oh, wait, you left a few comments. You saw Bon Jovi, and they just started where the support act to Kiss. Oh, they opened up for Kiss at Wembley. Didn't play on the Kiss stage. They had a tiny stage set up left of the main stage, about 2 feet high, and they didn't play 45 minutes, whereas 6 of us were watching the rest getting beer. Oh, okay. You went and got beers and stuff. Let's see. Mini Guitar Society. I could have done without Warrior Soul opening for Queensryche on the Mindcrime tour. Matt Hatter says, I like Typo Negative, but not to open up for the real deal Pantera in 1995. Jeff T, channel member, says Kanye West opened for U2 20 years ago. Mr. Mick says hello. Hello, Mr. Mick. Rush used to open for Kiss many years ago. Love them both, but talk about opposites, Jeff T, channel member says. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you so much, Mad Hatter. Thank you, dude. So, yeah. So, Monkees, Hendrix. Sounds cool to me. But at the time, I guess was a little before its time. You know. Kind of like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future. Where he's playing... where he's playing... one of these guitars, which I still have to do a video for. The Marvin Berry and the Starlighters 345. I got to get that done. Didn't the Beastie Boys open for Madonna? I don't know. You saw John Cougar open for Kiss in '79? Was that a bit rough? Or he had some hit songs out then, didn't he? Janice, there you are. Yeah, I still got to do a video. Still got to do that. We'll do that. We'll do that soon. So there you go, you guys. So hey, let's go to the workbench. Like I said, this one particular guitar I'm going to save for tomorrow because I'm going to have more time to do that. Tonight, I've got one or two things that we can do. I broke a string on this Strat. I was playing this Strat the other day. I was playing this guitar here. This is a made in Mexico Fender 75th anniversary Strat. Look at that, with Vega trem. And I broke a string the other day playing this. So I'm gonna fix the string. This guitar has some weight to it. Let's go over to the workbench. I got to get my camera set up. I've got my stand here. There we go. Let's see, what am I using? I'm using this. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, you guys can hear me. Actually, I've got this other microphone. I've got this other mic over here. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Check, 1, 2. It's sitting right there. Oh yeah, that's Gemini's mic. I'll just use the regular phone mic tonight. But anyway, you guys, yes, smash that thumbs up. There we are. Enter studio. Open. Here's some behind the scenes. You guys can see how I do this. I've got this stand here, and then when I use my phone, I just put the phone on the stand. It's very, very easy. Like that. And then, how should we do this? Let's do it like this. Actually, no, let's don't do it like that. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just put this. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Just put this over there. Jump in like that. Echo. Echo. There we go. Echo. There we are. All right. You guys got me? You guys can hear me? So there's the guitar. We're going to change the string on this particular one. I'll just put the camera kind of right there. That's pretty good. All right. You guys can hear me okay? You guys got me? Here, let's do this. Let's bring this over. There we go. Got my laptop here. Stay right there. Stay. You guys got me? You guys can hear me okay? Oh yeah, there's the chat. You can see the chat right there. Look. All right, so I'm just gonna do a simple simple string change on this particular one. These are locking tuners here. And this is a great guitar. Thank you again to Bay Area Rick. This is a great instrument. Still has the back on there. I'm going to go ahead and take the back off this guitar. Thank you, Janice. Yeah, this particular guitar I used for some demo videos, and just used it. I've used it a couple times. Generally, I take the backs off the strats like this. This one I just never did. Actually, these are the original strings that came with the guitar. So I'm just going to change the one, or, well, yeah, I'm just going to change the one tonight. Change the one. So there's the back plate. You guys, like I said, I generally discard those. Well, I mean, you can see there's a couple sitting right here, but they're holding the laptop up. So we're going to keep them there. Let's see. See if we can get this out of here. But again, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, the string broke. Okay, the string totally broke. Yeah, and thank you guys for tuning in, man. Tuning into these shows and all your support for this stuff. See if we can get that out. Get that out of there. There you are. I see you. There you are. There we go. Yeah, like I said, this is a great guitar. And I believe it has 9s, so I just need to change the D, which is a 24. We might actually have a loose one here. 42. 20, there we go, right there. We don't even have to open up a pack. There's a loose 24 right there. 24 wound. So while I do this, if you guys have any questions or comments, just let me know. I can see the chat. I see you guys over there. Right there, I see you. So yeah, so I'm currently using my phone to do this. Coming up soon, I will have other cameras set up, and I just got to do it. Just got to set this up, you know. Set all this stuff up. I've been in the studio now for a year, and I know we have a lot of new people here. Thank you guys again. We have a lot of new names in the chats, and it's great to see you guys. Okay. So, yeah, these are locking. These are locking tuners here. So they have here, hold that up. They have a device on the back. These are Fender's own, so they have an F on them. But what you do is you pull the string through and then you lock it. You lock it, you turn it. So it's locked, and then you tune the string. Guitar Pit of Horrors. Welcome, dude. You were in Music Therapy Laz's chat last night, right? Yeah, I was hanging out in the chat last night. Let me see. We have that string stretcher. We have the one that Ron 3D printed. I believe I put it in here. Move some of the stuff out of the way. Check this out, you guys. I picked this up the other day. Let me show you. Let me show you what I got. There we go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's much easier. It's much easier when I just control things like this, and I can see on the screen over there. I can see what I'm doing. Check this out. I picked these up the other day. This is by Cyber Power. Just a little power thing. What do you call it? What do you call it? Plug. Power plug. They're pretty cool. It's just a little. I picked up a couple of these. And the reason I got them really is because of these and the USB-C, the USB and the USB-C. I always need these. These always come in handy. When you have like a studio here, you have a workbench, you always need to plug something in, you know, like a soldering iron or a soldering iron or a guitar amp, you know. Sorry, it's blurry. Here, I can just do this. You know, you have, say, you know, a guitar amp to plug it into, soldering iron to use. Can always use something like this. So anyway, I saw these at Home Depot the other day. Picked up a couple of them. So they're kind of hanging out. I was going to look for that 3D printed string stretcher. There it is. I knew. We'll go ahead and use this one. Looks like a little razor or something. We'll go ahead and do that. The string stretcher. So the way this works, and oh yeah, you guys can see what I'm doing. Cool. You guys can see me. Right on. So you take this, has these little grooves on each side. You take the string, you place it. Actually, it may be a little too tight. Actually, no, you do it that way. There we go. And then you go like this to stretch the string out. It's in the grooves. You can see that? Here, I'll do this. It's in the grooves. There we go. We're getting some great camera angles tonight, you guys. There you go. Yeah. So it's in the groove. You go like that. Stretching the string out. Like so. Guitar Pit of Horrors. I love the USB phone jacks. Yeah. I'm always needing that stuff. All the time, you guys. In a studio, when you have a studio or a workbench or whatever this is, workplace, you know, I'm always having to plug stuff in. Whether it be an amplifier, a pedal, power. See, I've got this one right here. I've got this one. I love this one. I use this one all the time. These were at Costco. If anybody can find these, please let me know. These were at Costco at one point, and then they're gone. I don't know what they're called, but they look like that. I've got like 2 of these. I use them constantly all the time. Always. Let me see. So there you go. There we go. Back at the bench. So the string is now stretched. We're going to tune it up. Are we tuned to pitch? I have no idea. Where is my... I actually have a tuning fork, which I know seems kind of strange. It's somewhere up on this top shelf. There is a tuning fork hiding back here somewhere. We got the little Hello Kitty sticker I got at that comic convention that one time. That hangs out. Got a light. This is a little heyday light that I got. Actually, I did a video on this. There's a video on my channel here of this. Got these. It's back there somewhere. So I think can always just do this. Just pick some guitars, right? If you have a few guitars, here's what you do. Here's what you do. Let me show you guys. You go down the line here and you play. This is kind of like the intro to the show. You see a shot. I did this. I actually did the shot where I just went like this. That's how I did that shot. But what you do, they're all a little different. Well, okay. Those two are the same. See, look, there's that other one. See, right there hanging out. Told you, I use these things constantly, all the time. All right, so now we got the A440 tone burned into our brain. There you go. All right, do I have enough guitars? You could never have enough guitars. Ever. I mean, you can run out of room, I guess. Lewis, what's up, dude? Can you guys hear that? Let me turn the volume up on there. Might be some feedback. See if I can hear the guitar. Oh, no. No. All right, you guys can hear that. I'm AI, Overlord. You think I'm AI? Oh, I'm not AI? Well, I might be. Let's check this out. What do you think? Let's plug this in. Let's go back. Let's go back to the other camera here. Let's add it in.
Echo. Where are we? Is that us? There we are. Echo.
Jump out of here. Jump out. There we go.
Let's plug that guitar in. Let's check this out. Let's listen to this.
This is an awesome guitar.
Where's the real Johnny Beane? See, Mad Hatter, that's where that whole joke comes from. Is there's a lot of people out there impersonating me. That's where that comes from. So the real Johnny Beane is there's fake me's out there. And I guess Why is that? Hey, Bay Area Rich, dude. Arrived back from the future. Right on, man. Welcome back, dude. I better make a video with that guitar quick. I'm still trying to do that. The guitar's right here. I've only opened it that one time. I've never even opened it, man. Here, let's try this out, dudes. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of fake me's out there, man. It's people that just have nothing better to do, right? But hey, if they're talking about you, you're winning. If crazy people are in other chats yelling about you and you're not even there, dude, joke's on them, man. All good with me, man. I don't care. See, that's where this comes from, man. That's why you got these guys here.
I'm Johnny Beane. No, you're not. I am. No, you guys. I am the real Johnny Beane.
Are they? Who knows? All right. Let's check this out. We just put a brand new string on this guitar. Let's check it out, man. You guys got that? You guys got me? Yeah. Zeke, you can hear that, man? There you go, dudes. And that tune that I play, you guys hear that a lot. That's an original. I do all original stuff here, you guys. Like I said, I don't just sit around and just yap about guitars. I actually play them. I actually build them. You know? Real deal, man. Fake Johnny Beans can do whatever they want, man. Real deal, dude. Right? Yep. Vega Trem. That's right, man. There it is. Think you're getting Bay Area rich, dude. Vega Trem, dude. I tell you guys, best tremolo ever, man. I don't even know this song. I'm just making this up. Was it? It's C? A telly for that riff? We can do that. Is that right though? I'm not sure what year this is. It says 75 years on the back. So I guess just find out whenever Fender first started and add 75 to that. Yeah, I don't know the song. I'm just playing it by like memory. Seems like there's not much distortion on here. Like there was more before. What's my favorite guitar that I own? Oh, man. Actually, okay, you want to see my favorite guitar? Hang on. I'll show you. Check it out. Check it out. Hang on, I'll show you my favorite guitar. Put that one back. Watch this. Come here. Come here. There we got you. Hang on. Hang on. We can't show you. Let's play a commercial first.
You're watching Johnny. You're watching this motherfucker on wherever you're watching it. Just watch him. He's a legend.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Nuno. He said I'm a legend. Pretty cool. You want to see my favorite guitar? All right. You ready? Let me play the guitar first and let you guys hear it. Well, it's a little out of tune. Hang on. Hang on. Garguts. There you go. Garguts got it. He knows. There's no trem on this thing. Yeah, this is all stock. This is the newer one. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich. This is the more recent. Actually, this isn't the latest version. There's one that has come out since. This is probably, what, last year? Last year? Did I used to watch the show? No. No, I didn't. But everybody loved this. So thank you to Bay Area Rich. We got the guitar. We actually have the fuzz pedal too. There it is. We got the fuzz by Fender. Look at that. You got the fuzz pedal. You got the guitar. Am I on Twitch? I should be. It says I am. Am I? Do you see me on Twitch, Janice? Jump over there and say hey. Oh, you'll raid me? Oh, cool. Thank you. I should be on Twitch. Let me look. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on Twitch right now. I'll say hi. I'll say hi from over there. There I am. See? There I am. That's the real me, by the way. Thank you, Janice. Thank you so much. Oh, dropping guitar picks here. I've been using these picks by a company, not sponsored, although they are aware. It's a company called Bog Street. Been using their picks. Think you're getting Bay Area rich. Bog Street guitar picks. Each side is a different gauge. So you got the super heavy, you got thin, you got medium. Pretty interesting. And is this really my favorite guitar? The truth is, I don't have a favorite because they're all different. And depending on the situation of the gig or the recording, or if it has the sound, like if this guitar, like this has a certain sound to it. I mean, it's humbucker. It's a one humbucker tone, right? It's got the one humbucker. But hey, for rock music, man, you know? Yeah, it's a Squier. Yeah. It's a Squier guitar. It's a newer one. It's the newer ones. Right. This is made in, China. Cool. The Squier guitars are great guitars, you guys. Squier guitars are cool. So I don't have a favorite. It all depends on the situation. It all depends on if I'm recording a track, if I'm playing live with a band, and let's say the look of the band is, Strat guitar, tele guitar, whatever. Okay, cool. Right? I got the guitar strap to go with it. Actually, I have two of them. This is the white one. This is the white Hello Kitty. BFF. Aww. So I got the white one and I got the pink one too. This one just happens to be on here. Squires, dudes, let me show you guys this other one, man. I wish I could take you guys with me. I can kind of take you guys with me. See, at some point soon, I will have different cameras all set up in here so I can just hit a different camera. I can just hit a different camera and you guys will still see what's going on. Because this isn't the biggest room in the world, okay? This is a pretty small room. But I've got something I call the guitar jail, which actually, if I do this, you guys can see it. If we do this, well, actually, no, that won't do that. I could move the camera, or we could just do this, I guess. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to this camera here. Here we go. Here we go. See, this is a echo. Here, I'll do this. Echo. 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 You guys got me? Mic check. Mic check. There we go. Tell you guys, this is a production studio. This is I do video in here. I do audio, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I call this my guitar jail because it's like 3 different guitar stands with all these guitars. And this particular one just happens to live bottom row of the guitar jail. That's what I call it. It's just kind of weird, you know. Here, we'll do this. So this one just happens to live over here on this row. Get stuck on that. There you go. There it is. See? So that one lives right there. But then, like I was saying, say if somebody's like, hey, do you have a telly? Yeah, I do. I have one here. Actually, I'll play it for you guys. Let's do that. Let's play some guitars tonight. You know? Let's play some guitars. So we have a telly right here. Let's play it. Jump over here. Jump back in, like this, like that, like that. Guitar on. Little add tune. These strings have been on here for several years. These strings have been on here for several years. I did a recording project. It was before the pandemic, so it would have been in 2019, 2018 or 19. I did a recording project at a studio, and I took this guitar. So these strings have been on here since, I would say, 2019. 2018 or 2019, these strings have been on here. So this is obviously, if you guys know, this is this guitar was, I bought this off eBay several years ago. And I bought it because somebody had built it to look like this guy's guitar.
Ready?
Ready.
Hi, this is Andy Summers, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you, Andy Summers. So I bought this guitar because it looked like his guitar. Somebody built it to look like his famous telly. It has a noiseless telly pickup here. I think this is a Gibson humbucker in the neck. It has like a coil cut here, or coil tap, something or other. And then Andy signed the guitar for me back in 2006. I went and I saw him in San Francisco, and he signed it here, and then he signed it on the back here as well. So signed by him. So obviously, playing what I played earlier would be awesome on this. Right? Right? Oh, I guess that pickup's broken. Oh, it's just dirty. There we go. A little dirty. There's the out of phase. Let's try a different setting on the pod here, the pod go. Like a clean one. That's kind of weird. Oh, maybe that's that. Maybe that's that. Thank you, dudes. Yeah, this is what I do. I play the guitar. I'm a professional guitarist. I mean, it's embarrassing to say that, but it's true. I just stumbled into the whole YouTuber thing. This is just something I just started doing like 20 years ago. Before that, I was in a touring band, and I toured, and I was signed years ago. I have one of these. Oh, come on. Thing's breaking. Whoops. So anyway, here's this thing, man. Great guitar. It's a made in Mexico Telecaster. I got it in, I think, 2005. 2005? Oh my gosh. I got this thing 20 years ago. 2005 I got this. This was a main guitar in like 2005, 2006. When Andy Summers signed it in 2006, I kind of retired it for a lot of years. Didn't use it. And then I used it, like I said, for a studio project thing about 6 years ago. How much does it weigh? It's not so bad. It's just a regular made in Mexico Tele. They had cut this out to make it this. Originally, it's probably just a regular Tele neck pickup, right? Probably. And actually, a friend of mine that lives in Japan, who's actually a huge Andy Summers fan, sent me this guitar strap many years ago. This is actually from Japan. This guitar strap says Live Line. And so I have it on the guitar. There you go. Very cool. So you got this. And then what else do we have here? Let's try something else real quick. What should we try? What should we do? By the way, smash that thumbs up, dudes. Let's see. Which guitar should I show you guys? I really dig this one. This is speaking of Squires, this is a Squire. This is a Squire made in Indonesia. And you guys may have been here for this. I installed this pick guard with these. This is a Guitar Fetish pickups, everything, guts. Installed it onto this guitar, and it looks cool. Do I have a Les Paul style? I have a Les Paul, like a custom. It's an Epiphone. I have an Epiphone custom. Unfortunately, it's in a case right now. But if you're here tomorrow for Saturday night, remind me, and I'll dig it out. Let's try this one here. Check this one out. This guitar is super, super, super light. It's unbelievable how light this guitar is. Look at this. One hand. Look at this. Where'd my cable go? Yeah, this is a great guitar. And again, Squire. Cool guitar, man. Very cool. Very cool guitar. So I dig this one. I've always wanted the tuxedo-ish looking Strat, which is what this is, I guess. Sorry about the lighting. This guitar is so glossy, you can't even, it's impossible to even see it. This guitar is like so, you have to hold it at an angle to get it. Yeah, there we go. So this is a recent addition. Really dig it. Really dig it. And then let me show you this other one. I really dig this. This is another Squire here. And again, so if some of you guys have been around the past few weeks, you guys have probably seen these. But we have so many new people here that watch these videos. Thank you guys. Everybody that's new on the channel. YouTube, X, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. So this is a Squire. This is a Squire. And what happened was I changed the pick guard. I installed a Seymour Duncan. I think this is JB, I think. This particular one, I was changing the knobs and I broke the potentiometer. So you guys probably saw the video. You may have seen it. And I just happened to have this one little knob that has a set screw. So I installed that. It's just a quick replacement, but it works. It's fine. You know, no problems. Hey, David, what's up, man? Yeah. So anyway, these are great guitars, man. Mad Hatter, good night, man. There you go. There's this thing here. Very cool Squire, you know. And perfect. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these guitars, you guys. You know? You know, they're cool. They're cool guitars. So there you go. There you go. There's that one. I really like the way this one looks. You know, it's the classic Strat look. Dark board, sunburst. You know, the pick guard looks like a 50s. It almost looks like a 50s guitar with an upgrade. That's kind of what it looks like to me. Sort of 60s. 50s, 60s Strat. I dig it. Dig it. Dig it. Then hey, we might as well go with the matching. Let's go with the matching telly real quick. You love 50s guitars? Check this out, man. Check this out. This is one of my favorite. You guys were asking what my favorite guitars were, or favorite guitar is. This was definitely a favorite guitar. This is a made in Japan. This is a made in Japan Tele Custom. Tele Custom. This is a 72 custom reissue. This is from 1996. Made in Japan. Now, the only change I did was I put a generic rails right here for on tour. So it's kind of like a Les Paul, 2 humbuckers. Kind of. And it needs to be cleaned out. There we go. I should probably tune these guitars. Right? Whoops. What am I doing? Where's that delay at? Try that one. It's got a weird flanger to it. Anyway, this is a guitar that I used when I toured with this band called the Mayfire years ago. This was the main guitar. So like if I did like a Mayfire riff, it would have been like something like this. I would have played this guitar on stage like something like that. Very cool. Guitar's pretty light. Not nearly as light as that Strat, wherever that went. Oh, it's over there. This isn't quite set up for this. There you go. Cool. Bunch of guitars back here, as you can see. Maybe we'll show some of those tomorrow night, you guys. Come back tomorrow, Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. Right? Oh, we did 6 p.m. We did 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific tonight, right? Yeah. So, anyway, this is one of my favorites right here. Love this thing. Love this thing, man. This is generally, I mean, this is a real go-to guitar. Like, for a lot of gigs, this guitar has seen everything, man. Well, look at it. Look at all the look at all the scratches on there. It's all scratched up. It's all beat up. It's all beat up. Very cool. Oh, man. All I think I'm going to call it. You guys. I might be on Twitch later doing some video gaming if you want to come hang out. Come hang out with us. We do GTA. We do all different ones. I can show you guys a clip real quick. Let me find a clip. This would have been from last night. I think I downloaded a couple clips last night. Video. There we go. Yeah, this is here's a clip from last night.
Nah, not all. Your videos tab has a mix. You've got like 15 full VODs from the last month. Those GTA grinds, 1 to 3 hours each. Plus 20 or so shorter clips, 5 to 15 minutes. Highlights like car chases. The VODs autosave if you don't delete them, but clips stick around forever. Oldest VOD's that October 15th one I mentioned. Clips go back further, to 2022.
Whoa, oh, crap. Say exclamation point Twitch in the chat.
Exclamation point.
Exclamation point Twitch in the chat. Come on over to Twitch, you guys. For some video gaming in a little bit. Let me see. What are you guys saying? Faceplant? Firefly? Which Firefly? Firefly. The LP? Oh, here. I have a video. Let me show you. Here. We'll end with that. Why not? Let me just find it real quick. Let me download it. Let's see. Firefly. What guitar was that? That was the this one. Got it. Let me download. Here, we'll end with this. Check it out. Check this out, you guys. This is the Firefly FFSP Green Crackle. Wait, oh. I'm getting faster, you guys. Getting faster at doing all this stuff. It's pretty good. All right, check this out. This is the Firefly. Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here, and today we are doing a demo of the Firefly. Let's see. Officially, this is called the FFSP, and this is the Green Crackle. Look at this. Looks really nice. There's the headstock. Let's see. By the way, if this is your first time here, consider subscribing to the channel. I do guitar unboxings, reviews, demos. I'll be at the NAMM show, January. So make sure you keep it here. And yeah, if you like interviews, all sorts of guitar-related stuff, music stuff, this is the place you want to be. So let me just read from the website really quickly here. I've got it up on my monitor. Mahogany guitar, mahogany body and neck, rosewood fretboard, Alnico pickups, nickel strings and bone nut, stainless steel, and ball and frets. Well, that's really nice. So there's the front of the guitar, and you can feel this too, kind of. Sides. And the back of the neck and the back of the guitar too. And the back of the headstock. So let's hear it real quick. This is clean. This is going through my Boss Katana Mini. Some dirt. Sounds great. There you go, you guys. Quick demo review. The Firefly. Let's see, this is the FFSP, and this is Green Crackle. So check out the description down below. And again, if you dig this stuff, consider subscribing to the channel. My name is Johnny Beane. I do interviews, unboxings, reviews. I've got a workbench. I work on guitars. Back there. We have a great time here. So drop a comment below. Do you have one of these? Let me know. And you can follow me everywhere. X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and of course here on YouTube. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video right here on Johnny Beane TV. Hey, Johnny Beane here. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the comment section below. There you go. Look at this. Wait, I'm wearing the exact same outfit. Wait a minute. I'm wearing the exact same thing. Hang on. It's the exact same clothes. Same shirt, same hat, same jacket. What the heck? How do you know that wasn't live? How do you know? Oh wait, you guys can't see it. How come you guys can't see it? Did you guys even see any of that? It's not showing up for me on the screen. Huh. Well, I see it. Yeah, it's weird. It's not showing up for you guys. I see it, though. Another guitar. Oh, it has to play. Oh, I see. Hang on. And today... Look at that. It's the exact same outfit. Here and this was like 2 months ago. Or no, this is back in... When was this? October. Oh, so this was a month ago. This was a month ago. No wonder I look the same. Same everything. Same shirt, same hat. It's identical. What the heck? So strange. See, you guys, I just wear the same clothes all the time. That's very weird. All right. Well, there you go. There you go. Where's my headphones? All right. I'm out of here. We're at 2 hours. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Saturday night, okay? We'll be back at the workbench tomorrow. We'll be hanging out. We'll work on... We'll do some wiring of this guitar. This guitar needs some rewiring. We'll do that tomorrow. All right? We'll do that. All right. All right. Rock on, dudes. And again, if you want to hang out, I'll be over on Twitch later. Come hang out. Thank you, channel members. By the way, Mini Guitar Society. Your name needs to be on this list. Mini Guitar Society. Thank you, dude. Your name will be on this list. I just need to do it. I'll have it done for tomorrow. Mini Guitars. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Drop a comment down below, okay? Can we get some comments down below on playback? I would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow right here on... what channel is this?
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and you are watching Johnny Beane TV. It doesn't get better. Take my word for it.
Yes. Okay.
Get some guitars. Turn around. Here we go. Tell me when. Hey, this is Brad Gillis from Night Ranger, and you're checking out Johnny Beane.
So you're watching Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Beane.
Beane, I see. Okay.
All right.
What's up? I'm Nita Strauss, hanging out here at the Ibanez booth at NAMM, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you so much.
Hey, this is Skip Winger. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Doug Aldrich, and you are watching Johnny Beane TV.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Doug.
I'm Rick Beato. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Awesome. Where's that?
Thanks for watching Johnny Beane TV. Click on another video on the screen here on YouTube. And yeah, drop some comments below on playback. Let me know what you guys thought, and we'll do it again. We'll hang out tomorrow, Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. Right here on, what channel? Funko Johnny?
I'm Johnny Beane. No, you're not. I am. No, you guys. I am the real Johnny Beane.